As always, we've got merch for the channel. We have our Nerd Creative range and our Stay Creative range. Links in the description. Get whatever you want. Creatives, how are you? Welcome or welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel. Fanhome build the legendary cyborg building Robocop. In this video, we'll be completing stage 29 of the build. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy. With every stage of the build comes with component parts and a magazine. These are the component parts for stage 29, which is, looks like we're starting to build the right leg. That's a graphic of the poster for the film back in 1987, I do believe. So here are a list of the components for this stage and step-by-step instructions. So we're going to be adding this section like we did with the left leg. We'll be doing for the right leg. Pathfinder flies to Mars. And as always, before we start the build, I just like to make sure that what it says we have here we have in here. So I'm just going to grab the scissors and just put into here. So I'll probably be bringing I don't know, I might be bringing the right foot back for this stage, because we might be adding this to the right foot. So there's a bag of screws. I'm just going to cut the bottom there. Slide them components out. So first thing, we've got this piece, which is the inside of the right calf, and we've got the ankle joint support. We have this piece here, 29C, which is an ankle joint washer and a spring, and we've got a couple bags of screws. We've got RM screws and FM screws. So we've got everything that it says we're supposed to have at this stage of the build. We've got our screwdrivers, we've got our screws, we've got our components, we've got our magazine. Let's begin. Yeah, I brought the right foot back, so I've got the washer, and the washer has kind of like cogs inside it, and it's the same on the inside of the ankle. So we put the washer in there like that, cog to cog, and then we put the spring over the top like that. And once those two things are in place, we're going to put the ankle joint, which is here, and it matches that cog shape, and it goes on like that. It should fit in perfectly, and we use an RM screw, which is here, to put that into place. Now I've not got it lined up on the screwdriver, which I should have done. So let's just do that. Get onto there we go. So we turn it over on its side, and we get the screw into that hole there. In there like that. Let's start to screw that in, and then I'll change screwdrivers, because this screwdriver is better. And as that's going in, I want to just check that everything's lined up on this side, which it seems to be. Hang on. Oops. Make make sure that cog shape, there we go, that cog shape is lined up there, like that. Just get that screw in there. That holds all them together. Checking that we're all kind of lined up, but we're not fully lined up. It's still a bit fiddly. Let's just squeeze that together and get that screw going in. Let's change screwdrivers again. Get that tightened up. Still not in. Let's tighten that up now. See how fiddly it is. See if we can loosen that screw. And then tighten it. Tighten it a bit more. Still seems a bit loose. Okay, there we go. It was a little fiddly, but got it in there now. The ankle. So we've got to attach the inner thigh, and that goes on here, like that, lines up with those two holes, and then we've got to get this FM screw into the top hole. That, twist it a bit so it's starting to go in, and then I will swap hands and I shall screw it into place. That. And that's all we do. That's all we're going to be doing with this part of the right leg, as you can see. Just move all these out of the way. I'm going to put the RM screws away. So that's where we are with that leg, and it's similar to what we did with the left leg that we've completed in the last video. So that's what we've done. Got these two sections together now, and that completes stage 29 of the build. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.